Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby recognizes the month of May as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
It's really important to be able to recognize all of our diverse communities and to be able to set aside time to have that recognition. The histories that we grow up learning always don't incorporate all of the different groups that are part of this county, and so it's great to be able to have a separate month to recognize Asian American heritage.
The Asian American community is such a vital part of our community, and this is a month to recognize their contribution to our community. It is something that I've done last year, and every year we really recognize the heritage, the richness, the cultural diversity that our Asian American community brings to Montgomery County. We are so lucky.
We're honored to be here to accept the proclamation from County Council. And it's our honor, and also it's very important, as I think we as a community, we know County Council really recognize our importance of our contribution and our our culture and our heritage. They recognize Asian community doing a lot of good work and do a lot of contribution to the county. And we work together to make the whole county as a immigrant-friendly county, and it's very successful.
There are a number of communities within the Asian community that feel quite isolated because the linguistic challenges, the language challenges are so great. So how can we do better outreach to these communities? How can we use community leaders to advance our interests in these communities? We're dealing with issues like senior hunger, for example, and that's a big issue in all our senior communities, but it's even more severe in our Asian communities because they're so often isolated.
There are 10,000 low-income Asian Americans in this county, but when you look at Asian Americans as a whole, the outcomes are different because there are a sizable number of wealthier, highly educated Asian Americans. But we can't forget that there are thousands of low-income Asian Americans who are really struggling and need the county's support.
We have mental health challenges in our Asian community, again, because the cultural bias against seeking help for mental issues is a strong one in the Asian community. So how do we break that down so that people live healthier, happier lives? Those are some of the things that I'm working on. Local government is more relevant than any other level of government in their life. Gaining people's trust is so terribly important because an engaged Asian community will ensure that the Asian community voice is heard, and we want to hear and encourage that voice.